Alright guys, so today it is all about cakes. We're gonna make a very simple cake but incredibly delicious. We're gonna make chocolate cake with saffron cream. We're gonna start with ingredients. Ingredients for the cakes are so important. We're gonna start now. First off, very important to weigh out all your ingredients. We're gonna use a ratio of 1:1:1. We're using butter 175 grams, butter in. This sugar 175 grams. Wait to the final point. We're gonna start with creaming sugar and butter. Start with very slow speed and make sure it is creaming nicely together. Start getting nice and creamy texture. You can increase the speed of once your castor sugar and butter is nicely creamed together. You will get a consistency like this, just dropping from your spatula. Now is the time when you start putting eggs one by one. We are gonna use 3 eggs for 175 gram sugar and 175 gram of butter. We're beating our creamed mixture. We're gonna put eggs one by one. Make sure you do not put all 3 eggs together, but that can gonna curdle your mix. Put it one by one. Put in the next egg. And then the third egg. Make sure that you do not curdle your mixture. It will take around 10 to 12 minutes of all this creaming procedures and the eggs. Then into the same mixture, add about half cup of vanilla essence. That is gonna sort of nicely perfume your mix. Once you get your mixture about very nice and creamy sort of a texture, then you're gonna put about half teaspoon of baking soda, baking powder into your mix. And you're gonna nicely fold that mix together. Next off is refined flour. You're gonna pour refined flour slowly into your mix and you're gonna fold the mixture nicely with the refined flour. Just fold them all with gentle touch. Once you put refined flour in, just give it a nice fold and the consistency should be like this, just dripping down of your spoon. If you feel the mix have gone a little bit stiff, you can add a splash of milk around 2 to 3 tablespoons to make it more lighter. Take aluminium tin and coat them with butter nicely. You have to grease them with your hand all together at all sides. Put the butter nicely all around to nicely grease your tin so that nothing is sticking to your tin while you get your cake off. Pour dash of refined flour in your tin and coat it all around nicely so that we make sure nothing will stick to our pan. Nicely all around your tin. The butter in your pan will coat the refined flour quite well. This flour off the pan. Once you coated your tin with refined flour and butter together, now you pour your mix gently into your mold all around. Once you put everything inside, just pat them gently to avoid any air pocket inside. All the bubbles will go away when you tap them gently. In even rising of cake. Into preheated oven for around 30 to 35 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Once our product is in the oven, we're gonna make our saffron cream by that time. Fresh cream around 200 ml. We're gonna take them all off. Once you put the cream in your bowl, take some saffron stems in your hand and just gonna rub this like this to produce a gentle heat, which will give a very nice flavor and very nice aroma and color to your cream and make it an amazing saffron cream. You're gonna put them back here in the box. Add a dash of milk to your saffron. Just mix them all around to get the nice yellow color. If you put all together into the cream, it won't give that good effect and that nice color to your cream. And into your cream with all the stems inside. Next off is blending this cream, making it nice and creamy. We're gonna cream this mixture. You need to keep beating them till they get nice and thick. Then you have to refrigerate it. Once your saffron cream is in the fridge, then next is the chocolate topping. What we're gonna make is we're gonna use chocolate, fresh cream, milk, and butter. First off, yes, we're gonna pour around 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of milk into the pan. Then we give a nice touch of fresh cream into the milk. The cream and milk is around 3 tablespoons. We're gonna mix them all very low. Next this, we're gonna chop the chocolate very fine, because when we pour the cream from top, we don't waste any time melting the chocolate. We're gonna give a very silky texture. A knob of butter into your chocolate, that will give you a nice glacy shine to your chocolate. Then milk and cream into your chocolate. Just give it a nice mix and combine it all together very nice and glacy. And the chocolate is ready to be poured on the delicious cake. We're gonna wait for our cake to come out of our oven. 40 minutes done. We're gonna take our cake out. And how we're gonna check our cake is, we're gonna put the knife exactly at the center of the cake inside here, and if nothing's gonna stick to your knife, that is the signal. If everything is dry, that is the signal your cake is done. We're gonna scrape nicely with our knife the sides off so that nothing is sticking to the tin. Nicely scrape the sides off and gonna demold our cake and on the chopping board. We're gonna use a serrated knife and we're gonna put the knife exactly at the center of the cake, and we need to take our own good time and just go past by the center and cut your cake exactly into half. After making such a beautiful cake, you cannot have place for any mistake now. Once you slit the cake, now put your hand inside and open. Wow. Next off is the saffron cream from the deep freezer. We're gonna get nice thick cream. We're gonna just pour it over our cake at the center of our cake in between, which we're gonna impart such an amazing flavor, saffron flavor to our cake, and we're gonna spread them all around like this. Be generous with the cream and just pour it till all the corners, nicely sliding down from the side. Once you put the cream, put the layer on the top back, and just finally pour the rich chocolate sauce from the top all around. Just make sure it generously coat all your cake around from all the sides. Keep pouring it generously from all the sides and let it drip down. It won't gonna make any difference, but make your cake so rich and down. How can you stop yourself from diving in if something looks so delicious? A combination of saffron cream and chocolate sauce. Done.